We now return to Let's Play Anno 1800.
Frigate first class.
We are on our way to break through this. This is rising rather rapidly. And as soon as this pumps
The
up...
festival has ended.
See, all of my stuff
The
requires
city has grown uglier.
800. 800 is my cap. I should probably actually go back to the old world too. We had a plague through here. And there may be some... buildings that need to be rebuilt. Only the one, though.
Brigade! Ready the charges!
Okay, let's go watch this.
The expedition must have been really stubborn to venture up there.
New orders, Admiral.
How far did they really expect to take those boats?
Please tell me this is the end.
Keep her constant.
What does it take for a captain to abandon his ship? To cross the ice by foot?
Possibly
No
Cthulhu.
ship, even an icebreaker, can carry us from here. Nor will we cover enough ground on foot.
You need a blooming airship, you do. Hey, what do you mean, borrow mine? Get out of it. Why not build your own airships? You'll want to employ a lot of fuss-pot soodstokes, so watch out.
I have no idea how expensive that will be, but here.
Stations.
I hope that's a start.
Well, I mean, possibly. I don't know.
Ceasefire has ended.
Because I'm not seeing an airship builder. The only thing I'm seeing right now is husky sleds. That's actually it.
Yes, I'm a Zeppelin technician, but really, I'm much more than that.
How on earth do we expect to
You reached
plant
a new
this?
milestone.
Airship hangar. Oh my god. Let's go to Cape Trelawney.
Aye.
And we'll just keep bringing it along. So,
Might achieve more in a better habitat.
good, we must be buying enough.
Purest zephyrs raise you.
Good. Good, good, good. So that situation took care of itself. I wonder... Medium-high chance of success.
Think you've got us over a barrel?
That's pretty cheap.
I don't need telling, enough's enough.
Are you the cause of endless sorrow?
Would you hush?
The board told me to get angry.
Hush. You too? No. Alright. So, the hangar foundations. How big is this thing? Enormous, because of course. If this has to be hooked up to heat, I'm going to be pissed. Well, we can't really do anything until that shows up.
Frigate first class.
What do you think it's going to take? I'm willing to bet a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff we're going to have to import. Because that would make the most sense, you know. What else do we have here? Harbor stuff. Yeah, completely unnecessary crap. Okay, well that's interesting that the technicians don't actually seem to require a lot of stuff, except for just... things. In hindsight, it probably would have been best to maybe move all of these things over here, further away, so I could actually expand my city. That's still an option, I guess. I will admit, I'm very, very surprised that this is actually able to be this far away, because it would seem like, you know, this is too far away. But I guess not. Well, whatever. I'm just hoping it doesn't take a lot of stuff to get this done. We're going to need to increase that. If it does, though, if we are required to get up to a certain number of technicians and all that, I think I will move a lot of this stuff over here and just kind of start over on the industrial side of it. I'm just not sure how these are supposed to actually operate. You know, the fact that I need one here and one here, and they still don't go? Apparently you're supposed to build them around the heaters. I don't know, I still think it's a pain.
New orders, Admiral.
Tensing Island. Well, we've just got the bare minimum of people here. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Okay. Since you're here, I'm going to have you go explore a little bit more. What can you actually offer me? What? Interesting. So we could get more zoo stuff. I could make a Arctic exhibit. I won't be doing that. This boat had a star above it, and then it just decided to go do something else. So I'm not sure if I lost out on a quest just now or what.
Stations.
I think the Anno games were better before they introduced the region idea.
People celebrate your leadership.
Having to wait for these ships to show up here,
Halyard sheets and braces.
kind of a pain. So what's it going to take for me to be able to take the bears? I imagine it'll unlock Arctic Lodge. Let's see. Here's a big island. Would have probably been a better choice. Maybe I should just buy some stuff. Actually, I wouldn't imagine these guys have
There are
it.
many things I could tell you, but I don't think they will help.
Thanks. What about you? That's not helpful.
You can rely on us.
Awaiting new horizons.
Alternatively, since everything up here seems to require steel, maybe I should be importing that as well as part of this ship. You know, it might just be a thing. The Parka factory is going to require 3 hunting cabins for bear. But that is 3 Parka factories for 1,600, so I ought to be able to handle it with much less than that. I'm actually going to need 2, though. And I'll need another seal hunting dock just for the Parka. And then 2 seal hunting docks for the sleds.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Ready the ropes.
Good.
Frigate first class.
Alright. Let's build this stupid thing.
Build a hangar first? Good thought. Yeah. Better hope the ice don't melt, or that'll be the first thing to go.
What does it need? It needs 100. 100. Why is this one not fulfilled? It is. Alright. We now have the post office, which requires 20 lumber. And this has a very minimal range, because of course it does. Why wouldn't it? Why would we make this easy? God, what a pain. What an absolute pain. Okay, so that should satisfy them. Now that we've got 100, we just need to... fuck.
You can rely on us.
You're the one that came from elsewhere. Pretty sure. So, send you back to Cape Trelawney, which is where you came from.
We could use just about anyone.
Pick up quest for what? I don't...
Carpe diem.
Going against the wind. I'm gonna say no to that. I don't even care what the quest says now. Do we have any concrete? No. No cement. Alright, let's get started on that. Gotta back up here and see where that is. Limestone quarries. I mean, it gives me cement, but what I actually need is a bit more. To actually make concrete, I'm going to have to make a furnace over here. This area will be my concrete factory. Are you sure I can't just go buy this from somebody?
Skin, dog skin, cat skin.
I present my humble duty to you.
Good.
Stations!
And it needs what else? 50 wood or something like that? 50 wood. I've got 50 wood. It also requires heat, because of course it does. Because why wouldn't it? Everything in this fucking game requires heat. What a pain. What an absolute pain. Still a little chilly. It's fine. It is fine with me. You know, I wonder if I ever... I'd like to see the percentage of when I'm going against the wind and when it actually advantages me.
I am the instrument to bear out his judgment.
Well, that should be enough, though. I've got 2 slots here.
Not enough to call it extortion.
Could have just traded the glass, too, because I don't need the glass. I'm very curious to know why these flags rotate every time. We're out of heat.
Don't you try to bite me?
You know what? We probably got one too many, actually. Why don't we just delete this?
The festival has ended. Your city has grown uglier.
We're going to need canned food as well. I imagine it's going to make me do all of these. Get to the sleds, because we're going to build this airship. We'll find them, and then we're going to say, okay, but we're going to need to get sleds to get to them. I may as well just start moving this stuff preemptively. I know I'm going to have to. These don't require heat, right?
I could simply go to press.
Because that's really all this is gathering. It's just coming from them. I would need it for the wood. But then it would also probably need... It probably needs to exist out here so that the heaters can get to it, right? But I could move all of these charcoal makers out. Yeah, let's just do it. Try and get somewhat central here. And build me a road there. And we will move some of these out here. Maybe making them at 100% will also kind of fix some of the issues. It says it's operating at 100% anyway. It's too far away from this. Of course it is. It's probably too far away here anyhow. But I think that's going to be too far away.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Where? What?
Ready the ropes?
Were you from Trelawney, or did I send you from somewhere else? I think you actually belong in the old world. We're still waiting on the other one, right? That gives me a little bit more breathing room.
Ceasefire has ended.
Get out of there.
Stations!
I'm waiting on what?
Just say the word.
Definitely not on that.
Frigate first class.
We're waiting on the cement from this place. But I just bought some, and I sent it over. So that's what I'm actually waiting on. And then when we get to, well, I don't actually know. Because I could load up with cement. I could load up
Your
with concrete.
ship has returned from its voyage.
Not actually sure.
Ready the ropes?
Okay, this one goes back to the old world. I don't actually know that I need to give that away.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
You can rely on us.
Alright. You need to get started. It needs 30 more cement.
Frigate
The festival has ended.
What the fuck?
Your city has grown uglier.
You wanna tell me what we're waiting on? I don't have enough people. God. Get out of here.
Coming through.
So we're waiting on it to be brought here, I'm assuming.
Toss me a chisel.
Maybe. Here it comes. All the way from over here. Slowly, a little bit at a time. Well, that'll be fun. Sitting here waiting a million years for this. Alright, well...
You can rely on us.
I guess you're going back then.
Production has stopped.
Go to... Old World? I think Cape Trelawney's fine.
How thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
Yay, whatever. Souvenir seller. I think we could probably actually get rid of this. We don't have any defensive turrets. And we'll do this to increase attractiveness and lower maintenance cost. What else do I have here? Pearl Farm. I need to get rid of that. It doesn't belong here. Ship plans. Pirate gunboats. Loading speed and harbor activity. What the fuck? Self-repair. Productivity. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Frigate first class.
Yep, so you'll just sit here for however long.
Aye.
That is really, really annoying me.
I hope we don't have to quarantine.
Well, I guess it's my own fault for having this stupid warehouse this far away. Waiting on all of this. Arctic Lodge, only useful if equipped with items. Basically a town hall. I don't know that I've got any items that can actually be put into that. Well, we're probably going to need canned food. So, I'm going to be pulling canned food. Out of there. Still can't pick up the rum. I'm done with the other islands for right now. Honestly, this bouncing back and forth, it's a little bit much. How far are we on this? Halfway. We're literally at halfway.
The festival has ended.
The roof. I'm willing to bet we're going to need some glass at some point.
The city has grown uglier.
Stations!
I'll just leave the glass here. I don't care.
How about a cup of coffee? You've been playing for 2 hours.
Something tells me I'm going to need more cement. And or actual concrete. Let's go back to Cape Trelawney here. So in order to make concrete, reinforced concrete, this is going to require, this is not where I'm at, up here. This is going to require an iron mine, a coal mine, 2 furnaces, and 4 concrete factories. Now, if I only did 2 concrete factories, then that would be enough for... Well, I'd only need 1 furnace. I'd only need 1 furnace in that case to make 2 concrete, and then I could still have my cement. I'm kind of tempted to get a start on that now, just because I feel like we are going to need it eventually. So why don't we? We'll slap one of you down, one of you down. I will...
Production has stopped.
Go like that. Let me bring this over here. How about? There. Grab one of you. Grab a warehouse. Grab a furnace. And... two of those. So I need to go upgrade a few houses here. Just a few. Nothing special. In fact, that's plenty right there. We'll make a few more, though. Still got 800 engineers. Hopefully those numbers will still work out. Are we getting here yet? It's taking forever.
Ready the ropes?
Almost empty on that.
Awaiting new horizons.
It's amazing to me, actually, how we're still producing little by little. How are we on this full up, though? No, we're not very full. Oh, we are full on that stuff, though. We're not making very many sleeping bags, though, in comparison. Not getting a whole lot done there.
I hope we do no harm.
But
to
everyone
the Arctic
is
by warming it.
everyone is hunky-dory so far. We need 300 and 300, so I'm gonna have to get up on that ahead of time. Unfortunately, it doesn't really let me get up ahead of that on. I mean, for the canned goods. Are we bringing canned goods here? We have not brought any canned goods over yet. We will, hopefully. But I haven't brought any yet. So hopefully I can at least get that, because the needs are important, and then once I've unlocked my 300, we can start hunting bears and then making our parkas. Getting there.
You can rely on us.
Ever so slowly. Okay, we've got a pretty full cement bag here. I do think it's kind of mildly ridiculous that we are attempting to put cement down here. I feel like we'd be better off if I just straight up imported concrete. But I fully expect that to be a next level requirement.
One final look.
The town is fireproof. Just what I like to hear. Could do preemptively getting the seals. Because if I want the husky sleds, 8 husky farms. 8 husky farms. So I'm going to assume that we don't need that many, though. It's done.
Expensive, yes. But with airships, you'll be the one to find my John and his boys. I'm certain of it.
Yeah, I guess. Honestly, for 100,000 buckers, Are you seriously saying you wouldn't just lend this to me?
Bear skin, dog skin, cat skin.
We need 300. It's time to build that up. And then, you see here, reinforced concrete. Who'd have known? Now, you. Can I have you do steel? I'm not sure I want to bring that much steel in, but we seem to need it as a building material all the damn time.
New orders, Admiral.
Okay. So, we need to come over here. I should be producing cement now, reinforced. Yes, I am. Okay, so what that means is that we'll just,
I'm missing particular materials.
Yes, you are, and I don't like it.
A new commission?
Let me see what you got. Good. Dropped off some of it.
Good and ready.
I don't suppose any of this is useful. Whoa. Surprising. I guess I did just build a bunch of stuff, but...
Just say the word.
I think I need a couple more clippers. I could just buy them. But I've got the material, so we may as well produce it. We'll make our own. Okay. Well, we're going to have some more transport, and this is just going to take forever. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Looks like we're building up the steel reserve. That's good. We're going to need a 250 technician workforce. But we need 300 anyway, just to unlock it. So we'll work on getting some of that over here. Hopefully by the time my clippers are built, I'll be able to send one and they'll come in with a full load of reinforced concrete. Don't I have Okay, I know I've got 33 here. I must have taken it all. I don't have any here anymore. I thought I had a whole bunch of it from when I'd managed to steal a bunch. You know, this clipper here is not really doing much for me anymore.
A new commission?
How about I send you to Cape Trelawney? I really only need one. And there were only 4 delivery missions and whatnot, but I'm not doing those anymore, so maybe we can just kind of avoid that for a minute.
Of course we will take a stand beside you, if you are for freedom and justice.
Oof. There's a high price on a lot of that stuff.
Then a tiny independent nation rises proudly above the sea of...
Alright, anyway, little by little, little by little, it is little by little, it is taking so long. Once this nonsense is over, though, I'm hoping that I can go back to Cape Trelawney and just beeline it for the investors. I don't know exactly how many I'm going to be required on each side. This is ridiculous. But I could just spam down like 10 of each of these production buildings, just knowing ahead of time, and then I could, you know, put down everything that I need and just evolve them. That's kind of what my hope is, but, you know. Does this really need to... This one is cheaper. Let's do that one. Because I don't want to be cut up on this one. I don't want this one to take forever to get to this. I feel like this unlocks pretty much everything. I don't know that. I'd have to actually look. See what the final production looks like. Cigars. Looks like cigar factory. When does this unlock? Should already be unlocked. 1,000 obreros. Yeah. Anyway, that's when they need a lot of imported stuff. Bomb and Weaver, that's also a... Okay. Coffee roaster. Yeah, I don't know. I'm ready to be done with this game, though. I do know that much.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Steam carriages. When does the cab assembly line unlock? It unlocks at 5,000 investors. I don't know if it's going to make me go all the way. And even if it does, I might not. I don't know. I mean, I feel like if I take a break from the game, I'm probably never going to come back to it, and, you know, then we're just going to have a dangling let's play again. But at the same time, holy crap. Because we're still technically in a campaign, it's just DLC
in
campaign.
One of your factories.
Alright, good. Can you get this thing set off? This stupid thing needs to burn down so I can rebuild them really quickly. It's going to take a while. Can I just demolish this? No. Of course not. Of course not. Why would it let me do that? That would be way too easy. Probably won't get there in time.
Can be timeless.
Boy, she is angry. Well, anyway.
Ship constructed.
This has been going on for quite some time, so I'm going to end this one here. Put this stuff out, and then it looks like I've got a lot of ships that I can do stuff with. So that's kind of cool. The wind ripple effect.
Your leadership.
Ship constructed.
This is finally down there. It's finally going.
Only a fool loosens that grip.
What is your problem, lady? I guess I need to start taking quests from her or something. I don't know. She is just one angry lady. That is all I know.
The fire has been vanquished.
Great. Okay, I'll see you next time.